Hello and welcome to the Upside Down Shack. So, following the acting strike and all of the Hollywood strikes ending, finally, we got the announcement that Stranger Things 5 is going to start filming within the next few weeks. If you haven't already seen my video on that, I really suggest you go to the channel and check it out. It's my first ever video on the channel, and I kind of dive into what we can expect over these next few weeks as shooting starts. Now, today's news is about something that the Stranger writers posted on Twitter. If you're not already following that account, I really suggest you do. They always post really cool tidbits, set photos, things about the script. Really exciting, really fun stuff they put out there if you're a really big fan of the Stranger Things series. But they recently posted the first line of the season 5 script. First episode, first line, first scene, and here it is. The scene opens with darkness, the sound of a cold wind, groaning trees, and a child's voice singing a familiar song. That is all. That is what they put out there. Just a quick sentence setting up the first scene, setting up the visuals and the audio that we're going to be hearing. Now, me personally, I am not huge on fan theories to really get into what this could mean. All I know is that this sounds very eerie. It definitely sounds like a great follow-up to the last scene that we saw in Stranger Things Season 4, where our gang is kind of looking over the horizon in that field of flowers, watching the darkness take over Hawkins. If you watch that last episode into the first episode of Season 5, I feel like that is a good kind of fade in, get the darkness, the trees groaning, and then get that song, which will later lead into maybe a big reveal, and just kind of start off the season with a ominous, very dark tone, which is exactly what I and a lot of other people expect after how Season 4 ended. There's really nothing to be happy about, and this first line of the script really shows it. Now, I'm going to dive into some fan theories that other people have posted online, just due to me being very clueless about what this all means and just a little overwhelmed and happy that we're getting anything. So a lot of people are saying and supporting the fact that they think this is Susie, Dustin's love interest, sing over her radio as they did back in Season 3, I want to say, and we have not heard from her in a while. So starting off the season with maybe a reunion or her trying to reach out and figure out what's going on in Hawkins would be kind of cool. I am going to debunk this one, though. As fun as it is, I don't think it's very justified. It doesn't make a lot of sense, especially since we haven't heard from her in so long. Just tying her in like that would be a little odd, in my opinion. And as cool as it would be, I'm sure we're going to get a reunion at some point in Season 5. I don't think it's the way to kick the season off. Another theory is that it's just straight up Will, and he is probably going to be singing the familiar song, being any of those songs that were on the mix that his brother gave him all those years ago. And I think this theory is the one. This would be amazing if it opened up and we heard small Will or even Will current day singing one of those songs. It would definitely be a great callback, and I think the way that they could kind of warp this into modern day is he is just terrified in darkness. He's getting the chills as Vecna is just overpowered, taking over Hawkins, and that's all he can run to is those songs. Those songs that even brought him back the first time. That would be a nice full circle moment that would definitely mean a lot and really set the tone. If we got that and got a grown-up Will just sitting in the darkness singing that song, really just shaking and cowering while everyone looks worried, boom. Stranger Things 5. I think that would be an amazing intro, and this theory I am going to give the green check mark to. I really like this, and it makes the most sense. There is going to be more focus on Will this season, as we know that many writers and people working around the Stranger Things series have confirmed. So starting it off with him, the boy that it started with, would be amazing. Now, some other theories, obviously, are people think that it's Chrissy. They want it to be Eddie. But I think these are just the fun fan theories. If it happens, I won't be mad. I think it would be hilarious. But also, you know, if they do it tastefully, I'm not opposed to it. But these fan theories are definitely just people being a little bit too hopeful. And yeah, at the end of the day, I think the Will theory is the best suited for this opening and the one that makes the most sense. But I have no way in knowing, just like everybody else, and we are going to have to figure out what happens when we actually see the first episode for ourselves, which I cannot wait for. Again, if you haven't seen my first video on the channel, I go into when I think we could see Stranger Things Season 5 But until that day comes, we're just going to have to wait, cover more news, more speculation, and more rumors. And if you all are down for content like that, this is the place to come. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.